What's up, guys? Devin and Mike here, and what we're going to talk to you about is a new summer cut video based on calories in versus calories out.
Back at it again with the summer cut videos.
I sensed you were going to do something.
Back at
I
it.
sensed that. I already knew he was making a face. I could see it on the camera too, but that's a little bad. Well, whatever. Doesn't matter. What we're also going to talk about with summer cut, before we get into cutting, involving cutting, what we're going to talk about is how Mike, as usual, cut off his sleeves, but besides that, he also cut off all of his hair.
All of it. See,
All of it.
For summer, when you cut hard. Sleeves get more cutter. Hair gets more cutter. Completely gone.
Cut shorter.
Shred.
Stop saying more cutter.
Shred more cutter.
You're killing me.
Hashtag more cutter.
Don't hashtag more cutter.
Nah, but
Don't let this hashtag trend.
more cutter.
Ever.
That's gonna be a hashtag. It's gonna be a hashtag. Alright, but basically calories in, calories out.
Definitely
You
gonna
could
be a
see
hashtag.
a dramatic difference from the last video that we posted like 10 years ago.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, whatever, 10, same shit.
Lives, people. We have lives. We had to buy these lights. I looked
Yeah.
at, now I can't see anything.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on.
So
Sorry.
now I started fighting again, so now I'm doing that a lot with the gym. So now for me cutting, it's going to be a little weird. So I was intaking about 3,000 calories for just bulking, or 3,500 around, to be honest. Now I want to cut. If I was just lifting, I'm going to lower that by maybe 500. But now that I'm fighting, I actually have to increase it to about 3,200 calories in versus calories out. I'm doing a lot more cardio with fighting and all that, and I'm exerting so much energy doing it that I need to replenish my body with food and nourishment so I don't wither away to a zombie. So that's what you're pretty much going to do. But it's different for everybody. So now with the lifting, fighting, and all that, I'm intaking 32, and I'm still cutting. Someone that just lifts is going to do a little less. Now we have Devin here doing something kind of like what normal people would do, is he just lifts and does cardio, and he'll tell
Just
you
call me basic?
basic like you
I'm
said you
white,
got
I'm
Starbucks
basic.
the other day.
I did not get Starbucks.
The Starbucks
I don't
with
it.
extra yoga
I don't even
pants.
drink coffee.
Yes, you do.
I might have been wearing yoga pants.
Yeah.
It's because my butt
And-
looks good, people. It's because my butt looks good. That's all that
Yeah.
matters.
Well, tell them what the fuck you take.
I take
Or
food.
intake.
When I was bulking and everything, and I got all the way up to 230, I was eating 5,500 calories a day. That's a lot of food. That's way more than he would eat. Well, maybe not more than he would eat, but more than he was eating. Now that I'm trying to actually do this whole cutting thing that he conned me into, I have dropped from 5,000 every day, which is really hard to stop having 8 meals a day. So I still have kind of 6 meals a day, but they're a lot lower in terms of carbs and fats. And now I'm only taking in 3,000 calories a day.
Let them know
Now,
why.
The reason why I'm taking in 3,000 calories a day is because I've upped my cardio. It's not as much as fighting,
Cardio.
but I also, when I weight train, I like to lift as heavy as I could possibly do, and as I possibly can. And when you lift really heavy weights, you expend way more calories than you do if you were just lifting a regular weight that you would normally lift. When you try to push yourself and turn around and stop flexing
that looked
as
good.
usual.
That looked good.
And that's why when you expend more calories, you're going to see results in terms of all of the fats, and you're going to see more lines start developing in all your muscles, the striations.
Let me show you that.
Striations. Again, this is why I don't.
But I'm
wear
sure you
sleep.
just said it, and I had to do it. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
You are wrong. You're always wrong.
No.
Always.
That's what you gotta look like when you cut, though. You see these lines. These lines are what your goal is. You get little lines, and you're like, holy shit, what is that? That's from cutting. That's from cutting your calories, but still performing in what you're doing, lifting, or if you run for fun, which
Now what?
nobody fucking does.
Well, some people do, but
You're
it's not
lying
fun.
to yourself.
It's not fun. Running's never
You're
fun. That's why
lying to
running sucks
yourself.
as a trending T-shirt
Whatever.
all over the place. That doesn't necessarily
it.
mean doing what I do is going to work for you just because you weightlift. That doesn't mean that what Mike does is going to work for you just because you do fight. You start doing fighting and you start doing weightlifting also. You're gonna have to mix and match what kind of calories you have. You're gonna have to sit down. You have to break down what you think is gonna fill you up throughout the day and what you're capable of cutting throughout the day.
And how are they gonna find that out?
by writing shit
messaging
down.
us. By messaging us.
Well, you can message us too. You
Because
do
we
that.
can do that for them.
I could do that. You
Let
could
them
do
know.
that.
Let them know.
You can
I'm
do
not going
that.
to tell them. Let them know.
Well, you know how it usually goes, and everything, our contact info is all below in this show you more box. I think it's over here.
I'm going to figure out how to do that like pop-up thing.
Yeah.
You can do it. I'm going to figure it out.
That's what it's going to be. And while you're down there, you know what to do. You gotta have to click that subscribe button. You're gonna have to click that like button. Drop us a little comment. Message us on Instagram. Add us on Snapchat. All that other stuff that you need help with. And keep going with that summer cut because it's gonna be a bitch.
Send
it's
us your
a lot
pictures.
harder than bulking. And we would love to put a transformation thing about people who follow us. So send us the pictures that you guys have before and after. And maybe if we ever get money, we'll do a contest. But probably don't get your hopes up too much. I'm just kind of putting that out there. But don't be afraid to subscribe and message us. That's it.
Deuces.